Hi, I'm Melissa McQueen, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself and what makes me unique and special. First of all, I'm from Denver, Colorado, and I'm 43 years old. I'm a wife and a mother to 2 great kids. I teach 7th grade math to an awesome group of students. I'm an athlete, having played sports since I was little, and most importantly, I'm going to be the first frostbite amputee ninja warrior.
Today, Melissa McQueen of Denver. Her story contains some graphic descriptions. Back in 2001, she was 26, Melissa went hiking on Mount Evans with her husband, her father-in-law, and her dog. Well, they got lost, and a spring snowstorm set in. Melissa says it was getting late. It was hard to see anything. They were wet and exhausted. Then here's what happened.
We laid down, and we decided to use the dog as a pillow, and we found some waterproof matches and got those lit, but there was nothing that was dry enough to burn. We tried burning everything, including the money out of my husband and father-in-law's wallets. And we laid there. We decided in this haze of the hypothermia that since my boots were wet, we should get them off. And the only thing we had at that point that was dry and warm was my stocking cap. So we put that over my feet and just laid down. I had seen my feet at this point because the stocking cap had fallen off at some point during the night, and my feet were kind of a whitish gray with bruising on them. So they flight for lifed me off the mountain down to an ambulance. All this time I felt fine, but the ambulance guy who was attending me said, "We really don't want your feet to thaw in the ambulance because once they start to thaw, it's going to be incredibly painful." I got to the hospital, and I just can't even describe the pain of it once my feet started to thaw. They amputated all 5 toes on the right foot, and then on the left foot they amputated the 2nd and 3rd toe. I got to keep my pinky toe and the one next to it, and then they left the big toe because they weren't sure if it was going to survive or not. We figured out later that it wasn't, and so we had to go back and do a second surgery to remove my left big toe.
Melissa McQueen of Denver. Her husband, father-in-law, and dog were just fine, by the way.